everyone. I hope you're all staying healthy at home and moving as much as possible. So today I have a stretch band workout for you using a doorknob. And we're gonna do this to replicate some Pilates, reformer, and trapeze table exercises at home. So dust off that old stretch band and let's get started. You're gonna wanna make a loop out of your stretch band. So you're gonna tie it in a knot around the door, probably a double knot so it's nice and tight. And then you're gonna tie it again at the ends in a double knot. Make sure it's nice and tight and you have a nice loop to use here. So we're gonna start just with some stretching first to get loosened up. So I'm gonna take the band behind me with my arms wide and my feet nice and wide, wider than my hips. So I'm gonna pull outwards on the band and let's just go ahead and start stretching forward, tabletop back, straight legs. And let's go ahead and just take some knee bends here. So we'll inhale and bend and exhale and straighten and inhale and bend and exhale and straighten. And then we're gonna just drop the head all the way down, let the arms come behind the legs. And let's roll the body back up. Head's the last thing to come up. And again, let's take an inhale and exhale. We're gonna roll down, curling down, bone by bone. Take a breath here. And then exhale and roll it all the way up. Good, and then we're just gonna take a couple side bends, just kind of loosen up the side body, as we'll be working the side body as well with the band. Good, okay, so we're gonna start facing side standing. So I'm going to keep my feet a little bit wider than my hips, and I just have my legs rotated out to like a 45. And we're going to start with just bicep and rotator cuff work here. I'm going to scoot out a little bit because I want a little more tension on my band. So I'm curling my fist in toward my belly button, and I'm pinning my arm into my rib cage here. Let's take 10 more, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we're just going to switch hands. I'm going to move a little closer to the door so I have a little more slack. Elbow in and hinge outward for rotator cuff on the left side. And you can do 10 to 15 repetitions here as well. A little more, a little less, depending on how much work you want here. Okay, I'm going to switch it to my right hand. I'm going to turn forward, so my hips are square to the front, but my left leg is in the front. And I'm going to punch it to the diagonal here, keeping my hips square as I'm punching opposition arm to leg. And I'm keeping my arm about ear height so I don't go too high. And then I can maintain my shoulder stability this way. 10 to 15 reps is good on this one. Good. And then we're gonna punch it forward. And we're going to bend the knees from here. So if you want a little wider stance so that your knees are over your ankles, go ahead and do so. We're going to hold that arm out straight and we're going to pulse a little lunge here. Some good balance work and upper body work at the same time. And let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's repeat that on the other side. We'll turn around. We'll take the left hand in, feet a little wide, turn out, and hinge it towards the belly button. And again, 10 to 15 reps, or up to 20 if you would like. And switching to the right hand, scoot in toward the door a little bit. Give yourself a little bit of slack for this one and hinge it out. Again, trying to squeeze your arm into your rib cage as much as you can. All right, switching back to the left hand in, we now have the right leg in the front. Turning to the front, I'm just going to take my right hand to the hip and punch it forward. A little diagonal here, but I'm really pulling my right hip back so that I don't rotate my pelvis as I'm doing this. And let's take 5 more, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And press it out and hold, bend both knees, widen the stance, and pulse for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to take it to the floor. So I'm going to sit in a little Z-sit, double stag. I'm going to start with my left foot in the front, left leg in the front. And I'm going to grab the loop with both hands, just hand over hand here, and create a little hoop. And I'm going to reach out on my right side and stretch it over, and then bring it back up. I'm going to try to keep those shoulders down and reach really long out of my right side as I'm bending over. This recreates the mermaid a little bit on the reformer. And we'll take a couple more. Inhale up and exhale over. And then bring your hoop in front of you, about chest height, and then we're going to twist and bring it forward. And twist and front. Keep those arms nice and round, out away from your body. You'll get some great waistline work here too, along with your upper body. One more. All right, we're gonna take it to side lying. So I'm going to side plank here on my elbow. And I'm gonna have my legs in front of me just a little bit and parallel. As I lift my leg, I'm gonna press the band just behind my leg and then back up. So I'm doing an opposite motion, leg comes up, arm goes down. And really press out of that shoulder on the right. So you have a nice strong plank, lifting out of your shoulder joint and ribs away from the floor. 10 to 15 reps here is good. And then let's go ahead and repeat this movement with the toe up. So we are rotating the leg out a bit, Gets the derriere a little bit more. I'm using my exhale as I'm pressing the band down. And last one. All right, let's go ahead and take that sequence on the other side. So this time right leg will be in the front for your zigzag. And we'll take the hands together, hand over hand, arms up in a nice hoop. Shoulders down, reach long out of your left side and arc it over. And up, and arc, and up. Imagine yourself between two panes of glass. That's my favorite image for this one. So you stay nice and in line with your side and not twisting or rotating at all. It's truly a side bend. Let's take one more here. And we'll bring the arms down a bit so you're at chest height, rounded arms like a hug a tree, and rotate and center, and rotate and center. Five, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. All right, we'll take the side leg lift. So, planking on the left side, legs in front of you, parallel feet, and press the band behind the leg. To 15 reps here, and then let's rotate the leg up and out. Keep checking in with your shoulder on the left. Are you pressing out? Are you sinking in? Be nice and tall. All right, last one. Okay, we are going to take it to the back, head towards the door here, and then make sure you have a nice open loop. And we're going to have the arms up to do some bridging here. So I'm going to keep my arms nice and wide, pressing out against the band. I'm going to inhale here, and I'm going to exhale, tilt the pelvis towards the face, continue to press the hips up. Good. Let's take a breath here. Exhale and roll down. Nice and slow, bone by bone. And release to neutral. Again, inhale, exhale, curl the tail, peel it up. This time we're going to hold the hips up and give a press towards the hips with your band. Let's do 10 here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Band up, take a breath, exhale, and peel yourself down. And again, inhale, exhale to bridge. Let's take one more set of 10 on those presses. 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Keep that seat lifted. Inhale and exhale. Start to gently roll down, one bone at a time, to neutral. All right, now we're going to keep the arms up here, and we're going to reverse and curl the head, neck, and shoulders this time, and then press the band towards the thighs and bring it up, and press, and up. Exhale, press, inhale up. This would be like using your dowel bar on the trapeze table. To 15 reps. And bring the arms back up, take a breath, and exhale, head and neck down. All right, we're gonna take one foot in, like so. I have my right foot in, I'm gonna keep my left leg bent so I can keep stability and control in my pelvis and my lower back here. And we're gonna press it down, not all the way to the floor, just slightly above the floor. You can go ahead and take 10 here. And then I'm going to bring my leg to tabletop. I'm going to curl my head, neck, and shoulders up, and I'm going to go out with the leg, press it down, bring it up, and pull it in. Press it out, dip it down, up, and in. Out, dip, up, and in. Dip. Reach out long from the hip. One more here. Press it out and in. Good, let's take the head down and let's take some leg circles. Single leg, we'll take it down, out, and around. You can keep those hands on the hip bones and the pelvis here to make sure that you're not rocking, you're not tilting. All right, we're going to reverse it. Take it out and around. Up, out, and around. One more. All right, let's do a little figure 4 stretch, crossing the left leg over the right. I'm gonna press down and then bring the legs up. Stretch, press it down, and bring it up. And down, and up. Stretch that hip, down, and up. Now if you want more of a stretch and you have the room at home to do so, you can move yourself out, away from the door more so you create more tension. I'm a little tight on space here, so I'm working with what I got. All right, let's switch feet and we'll repeat that sequence, starting with leg press on the left. Reach the leg out long from the waist. Last one. And we're going to take the leg to tabletop, curl head, neck, and shoulders, press it out, and dip, and up, and in, and press, and dip, and in, and press, dip, and in, and press, dip. A few more here. Now, if you need to support your neck, feel free to do these exercises with the hands behind the head. Perfectly fine. Bend, extend, and dip. Last one, and bend, extend, and dip. All right, we'll take the head down for this one, and we'll leg circle down, out, and around. I'm gonna scooch over just a bit so I have a little more leg room. and reverse it. Out and around, up, out and around. All right, we'll figure 4, right leg over, and press it down, and bring it up, and down, and up, and down, and up. Exhale as the leg lowers. Keep that belly in tight. Keep the pelvis as stable as you can. All right, we're going to bring both feet in now. And let's turn it to a little froggy. So I'm going to have my heels together, my toes are turned out, little V, and I'm going to plie and extend. Plie and extend. Keeping my heels together, zipping my inner thighs together as I extend. Just like froggies on the reformer. And if you want to add a little ab work, go ahead and take a curl so your head and shoulders are off the floor, and you'll get a little more abdominal work. And we're going to turn the feet parallel, bring it in. We're going to just stretch the back to finish here. You can relax your head and neck down if it's getting tired. Stretch out the back and extend. Keep sinking that belly though as your legs are going out. And let's take one more. Take it out and bring it in. And just give your knees a little hug. Rock it out side to side. And rest there. Take the feet up, come on up. And thank you for watching. I hope this gave you some more ideas to do with your stretch band at home that you might not have thought of doing before. And I will see you next time. Bye.